Good afternoon. It's the happy Highlander here. So I've not had a very good Christmas. It's been shite, really. Tried to keep my chin up, but my chin's been down because of the eviction, you know, not knowing where I'm going to be next Christmas. Although I've got a bloody good idea. I'm going to be in the tank. Anyway, I thought I'd just make a wee video just to say hello and happy Christmas. I hope you've all had a good one. You know, we're awfully blessed. I'm on, but we are very blessed, aren't we? You know, when you look at the situation that some people in the world are in right now. And you know, I've just been to my customer, you know, the guy that I'm making the steps for, you've seen. And all his family, well, a big chunk of his family were there. And it was lovely. Sat and had a coffee with him. Had a great time. And we had a good laugh. Really lovely people to get along with. Lovely family, very happy family, you know. Kind of remind me of my pal Gary and his family. They're all very happy together. And so I took my pal a big slab of that venison, my customer, just as a thank you for being a good customer, you know. Anybody that knows me, when I've got a blessing, I have to share it. You know, recently I got the two beasts. So an oldie I got a shoulder and a leg of mutton, which is better than lamb, and a couple of people I've just seen on the way home there, Mandy and Graham. They got a bit of the saddleback. Is it saddleback you call it? The backbone bit where you get the meaty bits that go either side of the bones. Anyway, a big piece of that, and then a piece of the neck. It's got millions and millions of that. I'll do a slow soup roast thing. That was nice. And I got my pal and his wife, that was my customer, a wee bottle of wine to wash it down. I was going to get them a bottle of port, but they didn't have port. I like port. I like port and brandy. Anyway, I got them a nice bottle of wine to wash it down, just again as a thank you. You know, and again, I like to share the blessing, but, you know, aye. And then, what was really, really nice and very unexpected was that they had a gift for me waiting. So I'm sat at the dining table with two of the sons, my customer's mother-in-law, lovely lady, 92. She looks brand new as well. See if I get to half a 92 looking that good. Anyway, so it was a wee gift waiting for me, and it was this. Aye, it's more than a bag. The bag's got contents. Wait till you see. Right, so. Ooh. You get that. They know, delicious. And look at this. You need something to wash down your chocolate. Get that. Look at that. And you know what's brilliant? I never expected that. And a lovely card from all the family. A lovely card as well. Christmas card. Look, Santa. And the snowman. Oh, and Santa's giving a gift to the snowman. Aye, fair enough. Right. And you know what's really cool, right? I was just saying that I like to share the blessings. When I get a blessing, I have to share it. Have to. You see? And I give it with a glad and thankful heart. So there's me, just decided I have to go and see my customer. Might as well take them a big slab of that venison. They've got a big family. New Year's Day dinner's coming up. So, you know, just as a thank you. That's all it is. And then I get a blessing myself. And as you can see, there's the neck's away and we're down to the shoulder. That's because just as I came into the village, I pulled up because I was on the telephone to my pal Dan, and my two very good friends, Graham and Mandy, came walking their 4 dogs, and one of them's only got 3 legs. And anyway, they were just here at the window and we're chatting away, blah blah blah, and I was telling them my smashing story about, you know, getting this and those lovely chocolates and that, and I thought, well, there you go, Frank. There's your pal. You've not seen him all Christmas. We're awfully pleased to see each other. I went, there you go, Graham. Wait a minute. Right. Get that down your neck. Right. So, thank you very much. Did you enjoy that? Oh, aye. I said, well, you need another one just to be sure. Blop, 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 blop. There you go. So that was my pal, got a couple of drams. So I've already shared the blessing. Think of that. Anyway, there you go. It's not been the best Christmas. It's certainly not been the best Christmas for me. You know, because like I say, last year, 59 people, 11 dogs and 3 scousers came to my house for breakfast, and I cook it. Frankie's festive fry-up. So of course, I've done that for 9 years, apart from the COVID. So it felt empty. It felt hollow. And then, you know, I've been getting pressure from the people that own the house. They want to keep sending people round to inspect this and inspect that, and that means me taking a day off work, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it anymore. You know, they've no reason to speak to me until the, you know, the tribunal kind of way. So that's had my head, you know, where the sun doesn't shine as well. But, you know, having that interaction experience there with my pal, my customer, and then meeting my 2 good pals on the bridge there, just coming into the village, that's cheered me up. Cheered me up a bit. You know, but it's not a very nice day. I'll show you the weather. Beautiful views, but it might be quite windy. I'll take you down onto the beach. This is a smashing wee spot. Nice wee place to sit here. Hang your legs down there and enjoy your view. What do you think of that? Right, so I've not really answered the comments and stuff lately. I'm not ignoring people. I'm very grateful for all the comments, and I'll probably sit down and message you all back tonight, because I'm feeling a bit better. Feeling a wee bit better about things. This time next year we'll be in the tank, and we'll have done the conversion and all that carry on, and that'll be me in a position where nobody can take it away from me. Right. I'm really looking forward to getting the tank back. I miss it. But I tell you what, something I was going to say. See now, when I was in the village talking to Graham and Mandy, sharing that blessing with my pal Graham, feeling great, you know. But now I'm about 2 miles from the cottage I'm being evicted from. You know, I feel down again. Because yesterday, the guy that used to own it turned up, put a letter through the door, the post box, and the letter was asking me to respond to emails and shit that I've been getting sent. Well, I'm not responding. I've told them to speak to me through the legal representation and to stop hassling me, taking days off work so they can have people round. This time it's about some electrical inspection. Well, the trouble is, I don't know what's going to go on there. There's nothing wrong with the electrics, of course. I would certainly have notified them if there was anything wrong with the electrics. But why are they suddenly sending round an electrical inspection guy? See, if it was me, I'd do that. But I'd pay my pal the electrician to say, you just say that the electrics need all sort, they're all shite, they need fixing, so we need to shut it down. Now if that was to happen, and he was to say the electrician was to condemn the electrics because he may have had a backhander, I'm only speculating, I'm not accusing them, right? I'm just saying what I can imagine some people might do, and I'm not saying that they would, but you've got to hedge your bets. Then, if he was to condemn the electrics for whatever reason, right, shut them down. That then gives them 30 days. 30 days to put the electric back on. Now they've already sent me an email to say we request that you don't use the fire in the front room until the chimney's been swept. Well, you can bog off with that one, because I've made myself available twice for the chimney sweep, and for different reasons he's not turned up. And it's not the chimney sweep's fault, it's just the way things have been. I've made myself available, and I've given plenty of times when I am available, other than the dates that the chimney sweep should have turned up. So basically what's going to happen, I'm going to speak to my friend, as we see no reason why they should be contacting me about anything now other than the eviction, you see. And if I decide to ignore all this and just let them know that I'm not going to be responding to this shit, stop hassling me. I've already told you I'm trying to move out. I've already told you I'm converting the bus, and as soon as it's done I'll go. You know, I even said to the boy on the phone, the boy who's supposed to own it now, because apparently his dad's gave it him or sold it him, whatever. I said to the boy that I'll go as soon as the tank's done, and I'll even leave you a Bible and a bottle of wine on your dining table as a housewarming, you know, and the house will be immaculate when I leave, you know. So they know I'm working on going, but keeping this pressure on me over the Christmas period and that, it's getting on my tits. So basically, you know, I nearly said the F word there, but I know that my mum watches these, so better not. And my grandchildren as well, which my mum reminded me of, and she's right. Aye, so they can just go and take a long walk off a short pier. Not better. But the whole thing does my head in. The whole thing makes me nervous inside, and I can't relax, and it takes my joy away. You know, like the Christmas joy was taken away, because I just couldn't handle doing Frankie's festive fry-up this year. I couldn't handle it, you know, and it isn't the money, you know. It cost me about £4 a head, and I do start buying bits and bobs in the build up to Christmas. And my mum, God love her, God love you, mum. My mum always chips in. She has to, you know. She loves to have that gift of giving, and maybe that's absolutely probably where I get it from, you know. She lives to give, my mum, and I'm much the same. So the joy's been taken away, so I miss that joy of Christmas, you know. Children's laughter, playing in the garden and all that carry on, all the oldies, oh, I've not seen you for ages, and all the hugs and kisses and all the gift sharing and all the people having, you know, like that much coffee and that much whiskey on top of it. Okay. I remember about, was it 2 years ago? Aye, my big pal Lloyd, he had about half a bottle of whiskey in whiskey coffees, you know, because I get these big smashing paper cups, and they've got that ribbed wall so you don't burn your hands, and so he's having about that much coffee and that much whiskey. Oh, I fell asleep through his Christmas dinner, so he did. So last year, he was under strict orders off his lovely wife to just have one. So he did, but he made sure it was a big one. Aye, God love him. Yeah. Aye, so I didn't do it this year, but I'll be doing it next year. I was going to do it in the village hall, but what it wasn't the money. The money, I don't care. The money comes. In fact, every single year, the first year I did it properly, I was like, Frank, let me know. You don't know how many people are going to come. I've invited 150. Bloody hell. I'm like, right, Jesus, it's your birthday, mate. Right, so you can sort out the money. And every year he does. So it certainly isn't the money. But it was just all the thinking about it, and that, there's too much in my head at the moment, far too much. It's great. It's a great idea that I'm going to go and live in this smashing tank, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. But I've got a mountain to climb. I've got hundreds and hundreds of hours of work to do to pay for it. Hundreds of hours, and that's it. It is a mountain to climb, and there's things I have to do that I've never done before. The solar, or the electrics, the calorifier thing, I think it's called, that heats the water as you drive. That'll be a great thing. I'll tell you why. One of the best thermal mass thingamajigs there are is water. Aye, hence water beds and all that. But water holds heat for a very long time. So if I have, excuse me, if I have one of my water tanks, the one that runs off the engine driving, that means that tank of water will always be hot, right, at whatever temperature I set it to. So if I have that positioned so it's underneath my seating, right, that's a giant radiator, isn't it? But then in the summertime, I might not want that. So that's going to take some thinking about as well. I like all these ideas I've got, but it's getting from there to there, where it's done and it's all functioning properly, and I've going to have bust pipes and the freezing weather, and my electric's not going to break down and all that stuff. Bloody hell. It's a mountain to climb. Absolute bloody mountain. And I wish I wasn't in this position. And I was working out how much money I've spent on vehicles. It's over 10,000. I came to about 11,500, but just to be fair, £10,000 this year. £10,000, and I've got another £8,000 to find to get the bloody tank done. For God's sake. But we'll get there. We'll keep on keeping on. It's just, with Christmas time and that, it's an emotional time, isn't it? Where you get a bit emotional that way. And it can be good, and it can be bad. And this year, it was bad for me. Didn't enjoy it. Didn't enjoy it at all. I did my thing, but I didn't even make Christmas dinner. There was a lump of meat in the slow cooker, but I didn't bother with roast potatoes and all the shebang. Well, there you go. That's the happy Highlander. Sat here, pissing and moaning, feeling sorry for yourself. Did you like that one? Right, well, onwards and upwards, eh? I'm away home, gonna have a wee dram later on. I'll light the fire that I'm not supposed to light. As if I'm going to agree to that. And do you know when I got the email telling me not to light the fire? It was -9 outside. -9. Aye. And that was one of those emails that I always got historically in this situation, around about 4:30, 4:45 on a Friday night, designed to do my head in for the weekend. Anyway, that's me. Done my moaning, done my whinging, done my thanking, and I'm thanking you all. 1,515 subscribers. Can you bloody believe that? An old wizard looking guy talking shite, moaning about his situation. And apparently 1,515 people kind of like it. Bloody hell. I tell you what, just making this video's cheered me up. Because I like funny situations, and I like to talk about funny things. Because it's funny, isn't it? And it cheers you up, laughter. Aye. Something's just come to mind about it. Right. So when Japanese people go, hey, they do it from right there, right? And when you do that, it flexes a particular muscle, right, that's designed to stimulate your immune system, your acquired immune system, not your an 8 one. Anyway, and the same thing happens when you bounce on a trampoline, and the same thing happens when you laugh. Aye, so there you go. Laughter's a medicine. So I was thinking, if I was to bounce on a trampoline, going "Hui" in Japanese, while I'm laughing or reading a funny jokes book, what would happen then? I'm like Superman. I'd be able to fly in that. Go see what all these orbs are about all over America. Some are drones, but most of them are orbs. Plasma orbs. I look into that one. I've been on it for 2 days. Very interesting. Very interesting. There you go. That's it. I'm done talking shite. Hope you've enjoyed listening to my shite for 21 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm nearly back at the squat. I get this terrible sinking feeling when I come here now. Never know what I'm going to turn up to. The guy turned up yesterday, put this letter through, then he just sat there in his van, then he backed down to the wee shed bit that looks to the house, backed in, sat there. I'm thinking, well, that's interesting because I've just lit the fire. There'll be smoke coming out of it. Yeah. Thank you. I'll spin you round. There we go. There's the cottage. Used to fill me with joy. Now it fills me with dread. What a bloody thing, eh? At my age. What a bloody thing. You know, and I feel like I've let myself down with all this because, you know, I'm 56 3/4 now. And despite all the things I've tried in this life, I've ended up homeless. You know, such a shame. And I've not done anything to the house. I've just let it go to rack and ruin for the last 5 months. So it's all looking a bit untidy, a bit grubby, but it won't be like this when I leave. I'll make it nice. Because it is you know, if it is the young couple that are moving in, I'm going to make it nice for them. So I am. I mean, if millions of money fell out of the sky, I'd decorate it all. Paint it all. Make it lovely for them. So I would. Anyway, there you go. That's enough of me moaning. Right, God bless each and every one of you. And happy Christmas. Hope you had a good one. And Happy New Year. Maybe I'll do another video before then. When is it? 2 or 3 days? Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? New Year? Anyway, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Happy New Year. God bless each and every one of you. Bye.